So some rather shocking news here this morning, because I woke up to the news that I'm sure all of you woke up to the same exact news of Hulk Hogan passing away at the age of 71. It was reported that he had a cardiac arrest in his Florida home, in which case he was transported to the hospital, and afterwards they couldn't really do anything following that to try to help him back. But regardless, Hulk Hogan has passed away at the age of 71. And obviously Hulk Hogan, like him or not, he's a very controversial figure. You either love Hulk Hogan or you either hate Hulk Hogan. Obviously, at the end of his life, he did a lot of questionable things. He said a lot of questionable things. But one thing that can be understated is his actual impact for professional wrestling as a whole, because if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan back in the 80s, I'm sure a good amount of us as wrestling fans would not be watching currently, would not be, would not have even come across something like professional wrestling. So in that sense, you have to give him his flowers because he was a major part of that. But I think me, along with a lot of other people, are kind of just lost with words here because we don't know kind of how to explain it. I never really grew up with Hulk Hogan. I grew up in the later half of the 2000s, so I never really saw a Hulk Hogan match, actually live, such as like Hogan against Rock or something like that. I never saw that live. So obviously, it's going to hit a lot different to people that actually grew up with Hogan, like in the 90s, like in the 80s or whatever the case may be. So regardless of the fact, his presence in wrestling cannot be understated. But post your comments down below. Let me know what your favorite memories of Hogan were. And until next time, I will see all of you on the next one.